Man, beautiful first half of basketball offensively. Defensively, we were solid in the first half, but basketball was great in the first half, and it started with Cat. It started with Cat. As soon as he drew a second guy, boom, he got off of it. That guy either shot it, or snap drove, or passed it. We had a lot of quick decisions in the first half. Touched the paint a lot, sprayed the ball a lot. We had 15 sprays in the first half. Just offensively, it was great. When we had the ball, it was, okay, let me see what I can do. We didn't get the ball reversed because we held on to it quite a bit. When those things happen, basketball guys are going to tell you something. They're going to get you frustrated. The other team's going to set their defense. The other team's going to get out and run off your misses. And there's not going to be any energy within your group because everybody is standing and watching, standing and watching, standing and watching. So now what we have to try to do, we have to try to figure out how we can play within our staples on both ends of the floor, offensively and defensively, for 48 minutes. And if we do, we have a chance to be a really good team. If we don't, we can get beat by anybody. You got to give Milwaukee a lot of credit. I'm not taking anything away from Doc Rivers and Giannis and the rest of the group in that locker room. They won the game. But in order to be great, you got to understand how to do it for 48 minutes. And tonight, we didn't. So we have to figure out, when things are going good, how do we, no matter how many shots, assists, points, whatever, no matter what any of that is, we have to figure out how to keep bringing the right energy to the group. It's always about our standard. Bless you. It's always about our standard. And our standard is sacrifice. I don't care what my numbers are in any particular category. Stay connected. I don't care what's going on out on the floor. We're going to stay here because we need to hit adversity. And we got to see if we're tough enough mentally to stay connected through it. Keep that competitive spirit. You're up 15, you're up 12, you're up whatever it is at halftime. Come out with the same competitive spirit that you started the game with. Believe in the process, but more importantly, in each other. No matter what I have going individually tonight, I'm going to keep believing in the process and my teammates. And if none of those things are happening, or 3 of those things are happening, or 2 of those things are happening, it's my job to make sure we hold everybody accountable, because we all need to be held accountable, starting with me. But that's what our standard is. And I thought in the second half, we didn't live up to our standard.
What do you think? I mean, obviously you played so well first half, as you're talking about. Why do you think you guys didn't uphold the standard coming out of the locker room and into the third quarter?
We're still trying to find our way a little bit. And maybe we need to get hit in the mouth a few times to really respect it and understand it.
First off, you gotta give them credit, and then yeah, we had it tied, but I mean, we weren't playing the style of basketball we should have been playing in the second half. Kept it close enough until the 6-minute mark, and then the way we were playing crept up on us, and then we got out of hand.
Why do you think you guys, I guess, switched the way you guys were playing after the halftime?
I think we got complacent a little bit, myself included, and just gotta keep the foot on the gas, keep playing the right way, and yeah, we can't lose our aggressiveness in the way we were playing. We were really fluid out there. We were just making plays for each other, and we had a lot of great shots, and then everything was tough in the second half.
You took a pretty hard spill. It looked like what happened, and how did you?
I'm all good.
Was it a slip or?
All good.
Cat seems to be it's been a rough adjustment to this offense. You know, as a captain and his teammate, do you talk to him, or is he a veteran and just let him do his thing and figure it out?
I talked to him. We talk, and it's a process for all of us. There are gonna be times when things aren't going one of our ways, and then it's on us as teammates to have his back. And but at some point, all of us go through a lull in the season. I'm not even going to call it a lull. It's just like we're still learning, and everything's brand new for us. And, we're not going to use that excuse for a long time, but I mean, these first couple weeks, I mean, it's still fresh for us. But no matter what, we know we got to go out there and do, and then we got to do it to the best of our abilities.
Mike was praising the way Cat played in the first half, but when he's only got, as you and the point guard or somebody, you guys have to get him more luck somehow.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Cat was playing great, and then he had a lot of gravity in the first half. And you're right, it is on us to make sure that everyone's eating, everyone's feeding off each other, and I didn't do a good job of that, and it's part of the reason why we lost. So I got to continue to obviously just be a better leader and be better at that part of my game, and we would have came in with the win.
Jalen, you said you felt there was complacency in the second half. Is it as simple as kind of reverting to old habits because you have this new offense that you're all trying to get used to? Or I guess what can you say a little bit more about that?
No, I think obviously when the ball's going in the way it was in the first half, it's easy to say, all right, this shot doesn't matter, let me try and get mine. And everyone does it. Everyone does it. I do it. But I think for us as a team, we have to limit that as best we can and be able to hold each other accountable as best we can. And we can't let a lead dwindle down to be even. If we see that happening, we got to stop it right away and get back to who we are. But it's just habits, and we got to grow out of that.
So it felt like in the second half, you guys defensively lost some of their shooters. Offense bleeding into defense, or were there just some kind of miscues there on that end?
Unfortunately, yeah. I think our offense definitely dictated the way we were playing defensively, and we lost track of them, and they came out with urgency in the second half, and we have to continue to put our foot in the gas to make sure that doesn't happen.
So I know your answer probably will be I have to ask because it's my job, but is there any chance you will not be available in the next game? Or you
Guys, have a good day.
You guys had it tied with about 6 minutes left. What happened there in the final 6 minutes to kind of got away from you guys?
I mean, they hit shots and we didn't. It's tough. I got to be better. I got to be tonight. Continue to work, and continue to put the work in, and get ready for the next one.
Mike Brown has talked about how because of you and the positions that you have to play and learn, like you probably have the steepest learning curve or the toughest job. Has it been a tough adjustment?
I mean, just I gotta do whatever is needed to win, and first half I played how we needed me to play, and the game I felt switched up, and I tried to get going just in case we needed me, and I just didn't make a shot, so I pressed a little bit too much today. I have more experience than to do that, but I didn't do what we needed to do to win tonight, and that's on me. And I take full responsibility on that. Accountability is something big in this locker room, and I always will do that.
Is that tough to accept, though? You're obviously All-NBA or All-Star to say, all right, my best role in this moment is only to take one field goal attempt in the first half.
It's just I got a new role. I just got to embrace it, and I didn't do that for 48 minutes tonight, and. It hurts. It's going to be a tough car ride. It's going to be a tough 2 days to live with that. But I've had tough days before. Just mark this up into the same category. But it's game 4. I know everyone's going to be stressing in New York. After what we talk, New York, everything. But it's game 4. We just gotta, we gotta learn. I gotta learn, and I gotta be better. I just gotta be better.
Collectively as a team, what's the biggest adjustment to what Mike Brown's trying to implement on the offensive end?
Just more more pace, more pace, and just a different offense. It's just different system than we all have played recently in basketball. So, we're all finding our spots, and finding where we can be the most effective in the system. And, it's game 4, and on top of that, we got guys, from missing, and guys, we're playing with new people that we work the system out with other people in the lineup, and we're not there right now. So we all learn. I'm learning, even at 11 years, I'm learning something new, and teach old dog new tricks, and I'm learning some new tricks now.